Good day, everyone. And sir, good day. So today, we are going to present my ideal village. Before I proceed, I want to introduce myself together with my partner. I am Rina M. Sumael.
And I am John Kenneth Estrellado.
Here is my ideal village. We would like to name this village as Serenwood Village. In order to have a better and harmonious community, we would like to promote peace and order, environmental care, leadership and governance, food production and sustainability, and family and social relationships. You may ask, how can the world we live today less ideal? Simple. For instances, this: stop the killings. The extrajudicial killings in the Philippines have been predominantly associated with the government's war on drugs. According to Human Rights Watch, thousands of individuals have been killed since the initiation of this campaign. While the government asserts these actions are necessary to combat the drug trade, critics argue that the methods employed violate fundamental human rights. One glaring example is the case of Kian de los Santos, a 17-year-old student who was shot dead by police in 2017. The incident garnered international attention, highlighting concerns about the excessive use of force and the targeting of individuals without due process. This tragic event exemplifies the need for a thorough examination of law enforcement practices to ensure accountability. Next is the excessive waste. Excessive waste has become a pressing issue in many communities, posing environmental, economic, and health challenges. Communities worldwide grapple with the consequences of excessive waste, leading to overflowing landfills, pollution, and detrimental effects on ecosystems. Inadequate waste management practices contribute to environmental degradation, compromising the quality of air, water, and soil. Lastly, discrimination against gender equality. Despite advancements in many societies, gender discrimination continues to be deeply entrenched. Women often face biases in workplaces, with unequal pay and limited access to leadership roles. Cultural norms perpetuate stereotypes, restricting women's choices and reinforcing societal expectations that hinder the realization of true gender equality. Example: in certain regions, traditional norms dictate that women should primarily fulfill domestic roles, limiting their opportunities for education and employment. This cultural bias restricts women from fully participating in public life and perpetuates a cycle of gender inequality, as well as discrimination against LGBTQ plus community. Members of the LGBTQ plus community also confront discrimination, ranging from social stigma to legal inequalities. Homophobia, biphobia, and transphobia manifest in various forms, impacting individuals' mental health, access to health care, and overall well-being. Example: in some countries, laws criminalizing same-sex relationships persist, subjecting LGBTQ plus individuals to legal persecution. This not only violates basic human rights, but also fosters a climate of fear and marginalization, inhibiting open and authentic expression of one's identity. So the question is, how does my ideal village can make the world more ideal? Simple. We would like to promote peace and order. By promoting peace and order in my ideal village, it would involve a multifaceted approach, including community policing initiatives, establishing community policing programs where residents actively participate in ensuring the safety of the neighborhood, fostering a sense of shared responsibility. Neighborhood watch programs. Encouraging the formation of neighborhood watch programs to enhance vigilance and deter potential criminal activities through organized community efforts. Youth engagement programs. Implementing programs that engage the youth in constructive activities such as sports, arts, and education to divert their focus from potential in criminal activities. Emergency preparedness training. Conducting training sessions for emergency preparedness to ensure that residents are equipped to respond effectively to crises. Promoting a safer environment. Second is promoting environmental care. In my ideal village, it involves implementing sustainable practices and fostering a community-wide commitment to environmental stewardship. Waste reduction programs. Introducing comprehensive waste reduction programs that include recycling initiatives, composting, and proper waste disposal methods. Encouraging residents to minimize single-use plastics and adopt eco-friendly alternatives. Community cleanup events. Organizing regular community cleanup events to address litter and promote a clean environment, involving residents, schools, and local organizations in these efforts to instill a sense of pride in maintaining a tidy village. Environmental education programs. Implementing educational initiatives on environmental conservation, biodiversity, and climate change. Hosting workshops, seminars, and school programs to raise awareness and promote a deeper understanding of environmental issues. Native plant and tree planting campaigns. Launching campaigns to promote the planting of native plants and stress in public spaces, gardens, and along streets, emphasizing the role of native species in supporting local wildlife and maintaining ecological balance. Then, leadership and governance. In this slide, my partner John Kenneth will be the one to explain this.
Good day, sir. Again, I am John Kenneth Estrellado. I will be the one to explain this slide. Next is leadership and governance. We would implement a policies and programs that provides opportunities for our people's side. These governance policies and programs are designed to create a leadership framework that is not only responsive to the needs of the community but actively involves and empowers residents, fostering a sense of ownership and collaboration in the development of the village. Inclusive decision-making processes. Implementing policies that ensure inclusive decision-making processes such as regular town hall meetings, community forums, and participatory budgeting. This encourages transparency, allows residents to voice their concerns, and actively involves them in shaping policies and initiatives that affect the village. Leadership training and development programs. Launching leadership training and development programs to identify and nurture local leadership talent. These initiatives would provide workshops, mentorship, and resources for individuals interested in community leadership roles, cultivating a pool of skilled leaders who can contribute to effective governance. Citizen Advisory Boards. Establishing citizen advisory boards focused on various aspects of village life, such as education, healthcare, and infrastructure. These boards would comprise community members with expertise in relevant areas, working collaboratively with local authorities to provide insights, feedback, and recommendations for more informed decision making. Then food production and sustainability. My ideal village involves in creating a resilient and sustainable food ecosystem where residents actively participate in local agriculture, reducing environmental impact, fostering community resilience, and ensuring a steady supply of fresh and nutritious produce. Community gardens and urban farming programs, implementing community gardens and urban farming initiatives to encourage residents to grow their own food, providing communal spaces and resources for gardening fosters a sense of self-sufficiency, promotes sustainable agricultural practices, and enhances local food production. Support for local farmers and sustainable agriculture, establishing policies that support local farmers practicing sustainable agriculture. This includes providing financial incentives, access to resources, and technical assistance for adopting eco-friendly farming methods, promoting farmers markets and farm-to-table programs would also connect producers directly with consumers, reducing the environmental impact of food transportation. Local food cooperatives, facilitating the formation of local food cooperatives where residents collectively purchase and distribute locally produced goods. This strengthens community bonds, support local farmers, and ensures a more resilient and sustainable food supply chain. Lastly, family and social relationship. My ideal village involves in cultivating an open-minded and inclusive community where residents feel a sense of belonging, appreciate each other's uniqueness, and actively contribute to the well-being of the entire village. Community events and celebrations. Organizing regular community events and celebrations that bring residents together, fostering a sense of unity and shared identity. These gatherings provide opportunities for people to connect, socialize, and celebrate diversity, promoting open-mindedness and a strong sense of community. Community dialogue platforms. Establishing community dialogue platforms such as discussion forums or storytelling sessions where residents can openly share their experiences, perspectives, and values. Encouraging open communication contributes to mutual understanding and strengthens social bonds within the village. Diversity and inclusion education. Implementing educational programs that focus on gender equality, LGBTQ awareness, and the importance of respecting diverse identities. Workshops, seminars, and school curricula can help dispel stereotypes, challenge biases, and promote understanding within the community. Inclusive community events, organizing community events that celebrate diversity and promote inclusivity, pride parades, cultural festivals, and awareness campaigns can help break down barriers, foster positive social interactions, and strengthen the fabric of the community.
In conclusion, my ideal village where peace and order, environmental development, leadership, food production, sustainability, and strong family and social relationships are promoted, the life of my future children would be characterized by a sense of security and well-being. They would experience a clean and sustainable environment, benefit from effective governance, and participate in activities fostering community cohesion. Education and sustainable practices would likely be prioritized, and they would be raised in an atmosphere that values collaboration, empathy, and a balanced approach to life. That would be all, and thank you for listening.